Leveled the town of West Texas, and with Northeast Ohio built on industrial factories, many are concerned about a big fire like that here. News Channel 5's Paul Kiska is live on 5 in Parma. And Paul, local firefighters, they plan for everything.
They sure do, and Parma firefighters get a lot of training in industrial fires and chemical fires because they have some huge factories here like the GM plant, and they have guidebooks, training books that actually help them fight those fires that they go by, but sometimes you just can't go by the book.
The books include a pre-plan, pages filled with layouts of factories, what type of chemicals and where they're stored, pictures of buildings and where the fire hydrants are located.
When we pull up on a scene, if it's any kind of hazardous material.
Then there's the emergency response guidebook that codes hazardous chemicals and their dangers or risk of explosion. But it's yearly inspections and walkthroughs that can be the most beneficial.
We're familiar with the building because we go through it once a year. We're also familiar when we go there for an ambulance run or any other reason that we would be there. We're always looking around to see where the fire department connection is, where the chemicals are stored.
If no lives are in danger during a mammoth fire with risk of explosion, sometimes let it burn.
A couple years ago they had a magnesium fire and they did just let it burn. I mean, it's water reactive, so if you put water on it, it makes it worse. So if everyone's out of the building and everyone's safe, sometimes, yeah, you just let it burn because you're liable to lose more manpower.
But because firefighters want to save lives, backing off isn't in their nature.
Sometimes you have to back up and just say, let's find out what it is first. It's hard to do because if you see someone on the ground, then the first thing you want to do is go get them and get them to the hospital. And sometimes you just put yourself in a bad position.
And right now back live at the Parma Fire Department Station 1 here on Pearl, where these firefighters we talked with today got called out about 4:30 on a fire at a vacant building over there on Brook Park Road between Pearl and Ridge. Traffic is a headache there tonight. Despite these high winds, they got the fire knocked down very quickly at that vacant building and brought under control. Live in Parma tonight, Paul Kiska, News Channel 5.